Important. It is called the PS8. It's a home sensor. And let me tell you, I can almost guarantee you have never seen anything like it. This is called infrasonic wave technology. What it does, you plug it in, and it basically reads your entire house. So if anyone is coming in from the outside, a light turns on inside. If anyone leaves from the inside, for example, if you have somebody that you, maybe an Alzheimer's patient, whoever it might be, they can't get out, okay, but without that light coming on. Ekas Yankura actually helped develop this technology. The man has a degree in chemistry, but let me tell you what, this mind is always working. And this technology is unlike anything you've heard of.
Alice, this is the most cutting-edge technology that I've ever laid eyes on. Watch this. Look, it's got a plug on the back, a plug on the front. When you plug this device into any wall outlet of your house, any one, in 30 seconds, it maps out your house. It knows every window. It knows every floor, every door. It's like, Scotty, put the shields up. Watch this. I'm going to take the plug-in safe, and I'm going to plug in a light, a television, a stereo, whatever turns things on. Watch. I'm just going to plug it in just like that and plug it into the wall. Now, in 30 seconds after I plug that in, this is mapping out your house. It knows everything about your house. And if anybody touches a window or a door of your home, it knows in real time. Now, I'm going to go around the back of this, or we can take a look at this video. Now, take a look at this. This lady comes home. She puts her own key in the door, and then the lights turn on for her and then stay on for 3 minutes. Light and sound basically deter criminals. That's like having the shields on the house. Take a look at that shields. That lady there, the light comes on beside her. She goes, wait a minute, somebody's at the door. Someone's knocking. Someone's trying to get in. She knows in real time. In real time, she knows. Now, watch this. I'm going to plug this in again, set this up. 30 seconds later, it will know everything about your house. Can you imagine that? Every window, every door. You could have this plugged upstairs in the bedroom, and somebody downstairs in the front door, if they knock on the door, the upstairs light turns on in real time. If you have a couple of these things around the house, it knows wherever you are. Let me do that demonstration again. Here we go. Okay. Ready? I'm going to go around the back here. Now, I'm looking in the window. I'm not inside yet. I can see Alice. I'm checking out the place. And if I touch the window, take a look at that. The light comes on. The stereo comes on. The speaker comes on. It just knows in real time that I am there. It's so easy to install. This is smart. This is cutting edge. This is going to replace all security technology. Why? No dials to touch, no monthly fees to pay. And check out the installation. You need one of these for the whole house. You plug stuff into it, you plug it into the wall, and you're done. That is the entire installation. And you know something? For a security device, there's nothing better. Imagine light and sound. Someone comes to the door, the light comes on, the stereo comes on. They think somebody's home. They're out of there, right? Am I right or wrong? But you know the best part of it? My aunt. You know my aunt works night. She's a chemist too. She comes home 3 o'clock at night. She works night shift. She has her groceries. She trips over the cat. She goes with a skateboard. She takes her key out of the door, balancing the groceries. She opens the door. She puts the groceries down. She turns the light on. She picks up the groceries, goes to the kitchen. Sound familiar? Now what she does, the moment she puts her own key in the door, the lights turn on for her. The house welcomes her home. Take a look at this lady. The house hugs her. You know what she told me, Alice? It's like I don't live home alone anymore. Just to hear her say those words is worth the price of admission. You can get one of them, or you can get two of them. People always say, why would I need two of them? Well, you could have one upstairs, one downstairs. They'll both turn on at the same time. That lady there, she's doing something. The lights come on. She knows somebody's at her front door. She knows someone's trying to get in. This technology, Alice, is infrasonic wave technology. Scientists years ago had a balloon. They touched the outside of the balloon. They realized inside there was vibration and motion, all the things that you suspect, but they kept secret infrasonic waves. This became a spy technology. There's an infrasonic wave bouncing around that balloon. Your house is a balloon. Is it soft in the walls and the ceiling and the floor? No. Your house is soft on the windows and the doors. So the moment I touch the window or the door of your house, there's an infrasonic wave bouncing around. This picks it up, knows instantaneously. Nobody can come into that house unless an infrasonic wave gets detected, and that will always know. You know, Alice and I can be dancing, singing, having a party at Christmas. Won't go off because it's not a motion detector. It's not a sound detector. It's an infrasonic wave detector. The only time that happens when somebody opens the door or the window, then it will go off, even when there's 100 people in your house singing and dancing. Is that cool or what?
It is so cool, and it's so multi-function. You know, buy it just to give you the comfort when you walk in the door of having that light turn on. You don't walk into a dark house. If you buy this because you love the fact that this is going to, if anybody is on the outside touching your windows or doors, then sound and light come on. Now, again, you either choose the single pack or you choose the double pack. The double pack difference is it will turn on lights in different places, okay? Either one protects your entire house. Both are on 2 flex payment, but if you want the single, I have extremely limited. I have final 300 now, so really it's almost last call on that at $59.95. Think about when they come out to your house and they put in those little alarm systems, right?
Oh my
What's
gosh.
the first thing they do? They charge you per sensor
like 20
on
bucks.
those windows, because where do people come in? The doors and the windows.
Correct.
Right now, you make one purchase, you plug it in, you are done, and then anytime anybody touches your windows or your doors,
Turns on.
turns on. It's a brilliant
If you're
concept.
babysitting, if a kid starts to go out, it knows. If you're looking after maybe an elderly person, it knows. You know who the best customers are? People like me. I'm a man. I'm a little deaf. I'm in the 2nd floor in my office. How many times does the guy who delivers the parcels knock on my door? I didn't hear him. He hangs a hanger there, and I go, I was home and I missed the guy. Now, when he knocks on the door, 2nd floor, the light turns on for me. I go, oh, wait a minute, someone's at the door. I know I've got complete control of my house. And the cool part is, in 3 minutes. So when my aunt comes home and opens the door, the light stays on for 3 minutes. Listen to this. She never touches it. She walks past it. 3 minutes later, it resets and starts to protect her. First, it welcomes her. Then it protects her. She never dialed anything in. She didn't do anything but plug it in. Someone just opened the studio door. My plug-in safe knew that and turned on in real time, just like that. And let me tell you something else, Alice. This is really important. When we shot the infomercial for this, I got to work with the world's leading jewel thief. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't hang out with jewel thieves, but he has served his time. You may have seen him. There's a movie about him. He was on that television show with all the most wanted people. He was a consultant. He actually consults for the government now. He told me something so smart. We were doing this. He goes, ACOS, tell everybody that even if they have a security system, to buy one. And I went, wait a minute, why would I do that? All security systems that he ever broke into worked on the following premise. You had to break a window. You had to break a door. You had to cross the threshold of the house before it even worked.
So true.
He goes, isn't that a little late? He said, this is the only device he's ever seen that warns you before anything's broken. No one's crossed the threshold of the house yet. It knows before anything happens. So even if you have a security system, buy one to supplement. It's got shields. Your house went, Scotty, put the shields up. Look at this. Somebody's at the door. She knows. Somebody maybe at the window. That window got touched, and she knows something's going on. This man's upstairs, 2nd floor in the office. Light comes on. He knows the guy's downstairs delivering a parcel. The woman's downstairs delivering a parcel.
I love that idea.
Isn't that a cool idea?
Right. My doorbell isn't very loud, so I never hear it. What a brilliant concept. What a great product. What an affordable product. If you want the one system, okay, which again, either one will protect your entire home. It's whether you want one light to come on or if you want maybe a light in your bedroom to come on and a light at the front door to come on. That's the difference, and they completely work in conjunction. If you want the 1-pack, if you want the single, how many do I even have left of that, Paul? Okay, actually, 200. I told you guys, if you want that, you need to order that now because that can sell out in this presentation. We have a few more of the 2-pack because, frankly, that's selling a lot faster. You guys want the additional light. How brilliant is this technology? I think of when I installed a security system.
Oh, I know.
And yes, you're right. And you know what? They don't even put those sensors on
gosh.
all your windows because they charge you per sensor. And then there's a monitoring, and then there's everything. And you're right. They have to break the window before
it even works.
Before it even works. This works before that. I think it is such great technology.
I got a funny story for you. I had a friend of mine, he's got 2 teenage daughters. And you know, at 1 o'clock on a Saturday morning, they had places to go. You know, teenage kids. The family's asleep. My friend thinks everybody's asleep, tucked away in their bed. All of a sudden, the light comes on next to his bed. The kids are sneaking out. Dad's sitting there by the door. The kids are going, Dad, how did you do that? Technology, kids. Infrasonic wave technology. I'm just glad they didn't have this when I was growing up. That's all I can tell you. But can you imagine that? And here's something else. You know, I hang out with a lot of inventor friends, right? A lot of crazy people. Because, you know, I have this invention show and stuff, and a lot of inventors. I have an inventor friend who plugs his coffee maker into it downstairs in the kitchen. I say, I'm sorry, what? He wakes up in the morning, he hits his window, the bedroom window. By the time he's downstairs, coffee's on. This technology is cutting edge, and how it works, I'll explain it again. Scientists discovered this. They were studying what happens inside dwellings and stuff like a balloon. When you touch the outside of the balloon, there's vibration, there's all kinds of sound, motion, the things that you would think. But they found and kept secret infrasonic waves. Elephants communicate with infrasonic waves. We accused other governments of manipulating our weather during the Cold War with infrasonic waves. Infrasonic waves are waves. They're not sound, they're not motion. But it was bouncing around the balloon. So your house is this balloon. You're not weak at the floor and the wall. You're weak at the windows and the doors. So the second someone touches a window or the door, there's this infrasonic wave bouncing around. It's foolproof. This is an infrasonic wave detector. Your cats won't set it off. Your dogs won't set it off. A wind won't set it off. It scans your whole house in real time, and it knows. Second someone tries to go in or out of that house, the lights come on, the stereo comes on, whatever you plugged in come on.
Love that.
I'm going to beat up to no good, Nick. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
You
I'm going to come
around
to the door
there.
this time.
Let me give you an update because I'm down to my final quantities now. If you want the single, which is $59.95, 100 remaining. Looks like that will sell out in this presentation. Where did you come from?
I just came through the door.
But it's brilliant that it works from the inside and the outside.
Inside, outside.
So
if you're looking after a kid.
Multifunction.
Yeah. And take a look at the sensitivity control. How do I know if you're living in a little apartment or a huge mansion? This sensitivity control. If you're living in a big little apartment, you set it down low. That'll do like a one-room apartment. If you're living in a huge mansion, you set it up high. Right now in the studio, I got it set about there. You set it up the first time and you're done. Let me show you how to set it up because a lot of people make this mistake. They don't set it up right. Okay. Here's what you do. You plug it in, just like that, into the wall, right? And then there's a little red light. Take a look at this little red light here. You see that little red light on the top? When I touch it, that little red light will flash. You see that? So here's what you do. You plug it in, you ask someone to open the door. If they open the door and the little red light does this, then you know it's set up. If it doesn't go on, turn it up a little more. If it doesn't go on, turn it up a little more. Or if it goes on too easy, turn it down. Once you set it up the first time, it knows your house. Yeah. And it's done. You never touch it again. I'm going to come through the door this time. Ready? Okay. Here we go.
Go. All right, you go.
I have to go to
Quick update now on the single. How many are left, Paul? Okay. I have 50 left. I have 4 dozen, so that will sell out. Get the 2-pack because then you're going to be able to turn on a couple of lights. The more the merrier. The more the better. Okay?
The more the better.
We are crazy busy with this guy.
It is great.
I mean, I'm so glad that you get it because I did the exact same thing. And we've actually worked with this product before. As soon as you started telling me about it, I said, oh, I remember this. This is it's a brilliant technology. One more time, what's the technology? How does it work?
It's infrasonic.